got Postgame Alabama, Postgame University of Michigan Wolverines. Going to bring you a little podcast here, brother. There's a close one for you, brother. I ain't got much to say today. We played Austin Peay. It was 34-0.
I'm telling you right now, brother.
But this podcast can be more Michigan and Illinois.
It's games like this. It's games like this.
You were scared, brother.
Oh my God! It's games like this that take years off my life, brother. Let me just tell you. That
I hate. I've been there twice this year already, and we lost both of them.
This game, this game was absolutely brutal. I am telling you, we couldn't have started it out any better with the very first drive. Just went down there and took care of business. You know, Blake Corum. It looked like we were going to gash them. And then, you know, as that first half kind of really lingered on, it was like they couldn't ever establish anything offensively, and they really stagnated, and they just couldn't put any points on the board with any of their drives. They couldn't really get any momentum, any movement in the offense. The running game kind of fizzled a little bit, and they kind of got away from the running game actually as the game really progressed.
Well, that's because Blake Corum got hurt.
Yeah, I don't want to get to that yet. And I mean, to be honest with you, in the pregame of this Illinois game last night on the Smith Boys podcast, I mean, we kind of predicted this game was going to be really a close game early on. You know, the first half.
Ugly, right? Muck it up, slow burn.
Yeah, and as I said, I wouldn't be surprised if Illinois was up 10-3, 14-7, something like that. But I didn't expect Michigan to really just falter so much, you know. I mean, just key penalties at the wrong time. And it's really apparent to me JJ is really struggling, and he's really regressed. JJ has regressed so much. He has no confidence throwing the football. It's clear he doesn't. I'm ready to move on. I'm sorry, but I am ready to move on.
Boy, howdy.
Oh, boy, howdy.
I would have rather have seen Davis Warren in there. I'm sorry. But
Davis Warren? Who is that?
Well, he's their backup behind really the third stringer, but I'm telling you, I have seen enough. It looks atrocious. We have no shot against Ohio State. I felt confident.
You did.
I felt extremely confident. If this is how we play, if this is any indication, any indictment on how we play next week, we ain't got a shot.
Were they looking ahead, maybe? Illinois, hold on. First of all, before you answer that, Illinois, when we did Smith Boys podcast with the pregame for this, we knew Illinois was a good team. They run the ball well, and they play good defense. And if you could run the ball well and play good defense, you're going to win a lot of games, and you're going to be tough to beat. You're a tough out. And when you do those two things,
they play a very similar style of football to Michigan.
Michigan ran into a team.
It's very physical.
Michigan ran into a team that plays the same way they do.
Yeah, it's very physical. It's very nasty.
Probably got a good quarterback, Tommy DeVito, the transfer from Syracuse.
And they got a good back, Chase Brown.
He's experienced, experienced veteran guy. He's probably going to be drafted, in the NFL in the top 4 or 5 rounds. I would say, in the NFL draft. I mean, he's an NFL caliber quarterback, I would say, in the draft.
Yeah,
I mean he probably ain't going to start anywhere.
5-6 round.
Yeah, he's not going to be a starter probably, but he's going to be drafted somewhere to be a backup or something. You got a decent quarterback.
I gotta go, brother, right to the end of the game here. This I don't understand. It was, you were talking 40, 50 seconds left in the game, and you have no timeouts left. Illinois has 1 timeout left, and you're right around the 23, 25-yard line, somewhere right in that vicinity, between the 20 and 25-yard line. And at this point, okay, you're right in the middle of the field, you're prime Jake Moody territory, and it's first down.
You got the best kicker in the country.
You got one of the best kickers in the country. And then JJ rolls out, and he throws this really dangerous pass to Ronnie Bell on first down to the end zone. And I'm sitting there thinking, oh, my God, what the hell are you doing?
How many passes did JJ miss on that last drive, though? That was, to me, brother, I told you when we were watching it live, I looked at you and I said, JJ McCarthy sucks.
Yeah.
Fucking thing sucks.
Yeah. He ain't the guy.
He overthrew a couple passes on wide open guys that were touchdowns to win the game, and I'm thinking, this guy
ain't the guy.
This guy, he ain't my kind of guy.
This guy. This is not my kind of guy.
Yeah. And I don't get the play calling on that. It's 1st and 10. There's I think there was 45, 42 seconds left, something like that. Run the ball. Run the ball. I mean, at this point in time, all you're trying to do is get it to less than 10 seconds to kick a field goal. Less than 5 seconds to kick a field goal. You got the best guy one of the best guys in the country.
Strange clock management. At the end of the game.
And then on second down, you threw the ball. I was just like, oh my god, they have no clue.
This game to me,
or was a third down where they were talking about the incompletion. I was just like, you have no clue what you're doing.
This game to me, as a objective bystander on the side,
situational football.
Yeah, I'm the Alabama guy. I watch the Michigan games for brother because he's the Michigan guy. All right. In watching this game, to me, I've said it all year long. If you watch Smith Boys podcast, which you should, if you don't, you really need to. You need to like and subscribe and share it amongst all your friends. All right, because you're missing out. Because then when we call these games, it basically happens. Whatever we say.
I don't know. Some of these could be further from the truth.
But I've said all year long, I think maybe Jim, as we've criticized J.J. McCarthy as the season has went on throughout these podcasts, and it's been kind of a running theme where I've said,
What's your angle here?
My angle is I think goddamn Jim Harbaugh don't have a lot of confidence in J.J. McCarthy.
I agree with you.
And
I agree with you 100%, brother.
And I think the last couple drives of this game really showcased that, because when it was crunch time and it was time for J.J. to make some plays, I mean, they ended up winning the game. We can't take that away from them.
Yeah, they won the game.
But there was some throws there that it's like, dude, just J.J. McCarthy, man, he stinks, bro.
Horrible.
He made some awful throws, and I'm thinking, this guy, brother, this is the guy that was going to win 4 Heismans.
You ain't going to beat Ohio State like that. You are not going to beat Ohio State.
Well, I think your chances of beating Ohio State went out the window when Blake Corum was holding.
We wouldn't even talk about Blake Corum yet. Well, I don't know what happened.
Is Donovan Edwards going to be back? What's his deal?
Well, hold on.
Is he out? What's his deal?
One guy.
Hold on. What's his deal? Is he out? What's his angle?
I don't know.
How injured is he? I like Donovan Edwards. Brother was a Donovan Edwards runs like he's blind kind of guy. That's what he said. And I said
did earlier on in the season.
I said it even last year when I watched games with you. I said, this Donovan Edwards, this guy's a ball player, man. Like they line him up a receiver and he catches like a receiver, he plays like a receiver, he runs well. I think he breaks tackles. He's elusive. Yeah, switch it over.
Insert goat scream.
Yeah. I will. It'll be in there. But I've
insert second goat scream.
Been a Donovan Edwards guy, and I think he's pretty good. So if you don't have Corum or Edwards against Ohio State, then Ohio State might be doing that to you next week.
Got to bring us back because it's going to be nasty. It's going to be a nasty game next week if we don't have Corum
in Columbus.
It's in Columbus. And here's the other thing.
Oh boy, howdy!
No, this concerns me a lot.
It should.
We have lost a lot of guys. I feel like Schoonmaker's gone. All has been gone most of the season.
And brother hates losing guys.
Edwards has been off and on half the year. Corum is now dinged up. It's just war of attrition right now. And, our offensive line has been juggled around, and I think the offensive line's kind of lost a little bit of their moxie. At least on this game, I feel like the offensive line got
brother. I
gotta look at the stats.
Brother,
what did we rush for?
Brother, you're putting a little too much blame on the O-line. We knew coming into this, brother.
Corum still ran for 108 yards.
We knew coming into this. Illinois plays good defense, so
I didn't
expect Michigan's offensive line to open up all kinds of
holes.
We still had more than
graders. We had 10 minutes on them on time of possession. We outgained them by 50.
You love time of possession.
I think that's a huge part of it.
Yeah, it depends. It can be misleading, but
it can be misleading. But over the long haul of a season, I think it's a key factor. Rushing yards, we rushed for 170. We threw for 208.
Ugly game, though.
It was ugly.
Ugly game. But we predicted an ugly game if you watch Smith Boys podcast.
Yeah. I don't know. I just going down to Ohio State. My confidence is shot now. I am very concerned about going down to Ohio State.
What kind of odds you give them beating Ohio State next week?
Slim to none.
Slim to none?
Yeah, slim to none.
Give me a score. You think?
42.
Oh, you think Ohio State puts up 42?
Yeah.
Your defense gives up like 11 a game.
42-18.
No way.
42-18.
No way. No way Ohio State puts up 42 on you. Your defense is better than that. I think it's going to be more like an NFL style game. Score game. I'd say like 27.
I don't know.
27-20.
The only thing is,
I don't paint you out of it. I don't think you're out of it.
I don't feel good about it at all.
Because this is a rivalry game where each team kind of plays up.
Call me a wishy-washy Michigan fan, whatever. But I'm a realist. And watching that game against Illinois, I'm telling you right now,
brother, like 4 days ago, you said I ain't worried about Ohio State.
Dude, that game worried me. Because if Blake Corum goes out or Blake Corum can't play, we have no chance. Because
you need Blake Corum.
That's where I'm coming from.
Blake Corum's a potential Heisman Trophy winner.
If Blake Corum cannot play or cannot play at 100%, which it doesn't appear that he's going to be at 100%. Let's be honest.
We need to find out.
There's no damn chance you have of going down there and beating Ohio State. There's no chance.
We got to find out
the
extent of his injury, which we'll find out hopefully when we do the pregame for Ohio State. But he did get helped off the field, but they showed him walking into the locker room. He was walking off on his own power.
Brother, if you think you're going down there with J.J. McCarthy and going to win this football game, you're out of your mind.
No, maybe you need
you're out of your mind.
No, maybe you need Johnny Utah or whoever you said their third stringer.
Don't even go.
Who was their third stringer?
Don't even go there.
Who's their third stringer?
Davis Warren.
Maybe you need Davis Warren.
I'm telling you right now.
We're watching Ohio State right now.
No
Ohio State's
chance
playing
of going
Maryland
down to
right
Columbus and winning with just J.J. McCarthy. The offense is so stagnant, and Harbaugh is so scared to death to do anything with J.J. And J.J. is scared to death of making a mistake.
Ohio State's up 7-0.
Yeah, it's going to be slaughtered.
Hoochie Mama.
Yeah. But I just think J.J. is so regressed. He's so scared to death to make any mistake. And he's a guy that's got to I think he's just got to be kind of a magician at the position.
You know who this J.J. McCarthy reminds me of, or who he should be to be successful, who he needs to play like?
Mahomes.
Well, no, when I set you up there, brother was going to go with some NFL reference, but this is a very obscure reference. J.J. McCarthy needs to be Roy McIlroy from Tin Cup. He needs to just grip it.
How am I supposed to get that?
Brother, he just needs to grip it and rip it.
Yeah, he does.
He needs to just go out there and just say, F me, F you, snap, grip it, rip it. That's J.J. McCarthy.
That's J.J. McCarthy's
That's
game.
what I feel
in my
like
opinion, watching him in high school and watching his highlights and stuff all through high school, and what made him a 5-star player was just grip it and rip it kind of playing.
I think Harbaugh is kind of trying to make him more like, no, you're going to settle into whatever this system is, and that's it.
It's killing him.
And yeah, I think it's kind of
It's like taking a wild horse.
You're kind of neutering him a little bit.
Yeah. It's like trying to take a wild
chopping
horse.
His balls off.
It's like trying to take a wild horse and making him tamed.
He's a eunuch. He's a nutless Varys. He's Varys from Game of Thrones.
Jesus, Jen. Why do you gotta be so nasty?
Oh, I'm a nasty motherfucker.
Go too far? Am I too nasty?
I mean, I think it's a bit of a stretch. I don't know. Hoochie Mama.
Hoochie Mama!
It's a win.
Well, Alabama did win today.
We got to talk about it.
We played Austin Peay.
And that was a slobber.
It was 34-0, and we had about 520 yards total offense.
We just took Austin Peay just like
they really didn't though. They really
it was 34-0.
I mean, I didn't get to.
It was 34-0.
It wasn't on like regular TV, so we didn't get to watch it. So I'm kind of streaming it on my phone as we're watching Michigan, because Michigan's on network TV here playing where we're at locally.
And nationally, because Michigan's just that good.
Well, and you were playing another Big Ten opponent. Alabama is
that's what we do.
Alabama's usually always on TV, but they were playing like a Division IV team today. And they did not look good early. I got to say, Alabama still is just like, I still watch, when I'm watching and I'm reading through the forums of what other fans are saying as they're watching the games. And it's just like, dude, this offense and defense is just brutal, man.
Pete Golding needs to go.
Hashtag fire Pete Golding.
Needs to go.
Hashtag fire Bill O'Brien. I mean, you have taken a Heisman winner and Bryce Young as recently as last season, and you've wasted him. you've wasted his career at Alabama. And this is a kid that I thought was going to suck when he came in at Alabama. His freshman year.
Well, brother saw him one play in his
No,
freshman
get the
game.
hell out of here. Eat my ass. I saw him play in mop-up duty all the time. All the time I saw him when he came in his freshman year in mop-up duty for Mac Jones. He came in a lot of games. And he just did not look good. And I was very worried about our future after Mac Jones.
He still is no good.
The kid's a superstar, man. When I did watch Superstar. When I did watch him play, and when I'm streaming it and I'm watching, I saw him make a couple throws in that game. It's Austin Peay, whatever. But it's still, a good throw is a good throw, where you're dropping a dime in under double coverage, and it's just like, holy shit, how did you make that throw? It's unbelievable. And when I got to listen to these local broadcasters here in Detroit,
here we go.
like Rico Beard, stupid, some bitch, talking about how there ain't no drop off between Bryce Young and Michael Penix Jr. and you'd rather have Michael Penix Jr. in the 4th round for the Lions instead of just trading up to get Bryce. You're an idiot, dude.
You idiot, you fool!
Go back to wherever this guy's a loser, brother. This Rico Beard, he's a loser.
You little pimp.
This guy talking about how he's a Niners fan and he's an Atlanta Braves fan, and this guy's a fan of teams all over the country. He ain't got no loyalty to anybody anywhere. This guy's an idiot. Okay? He is. Am I wrong?
I'm not a fan of him.
If I'm lying, I'm dying.
I'm not a fan of him.
And this guy's an idiot.
What a stupid son of a bitch.
Okay? And to compare him to Michael Penix Jr. and say there's no difference, you're just not watching Alabama football. Okay? You're not. Bryce Young is a superstar. Okay? Just like I said Tua was going to be a superstar years ago and that it might take some time, and now here he is, possibly going to win an MVP this year. He's a superstar. Now I'm wearing his jersey because he's a superstar.
Hoochie mama.
Yeah, we got to do a hoochie mama this. But they won the game.
Oh,
and
that's
we do have to do pre-games for next week because brother as Michigan is the Michigan guy.
We're here. It's upon us now. We made it.
He's playing Ohio State next
there.
week. And then me as the Alabama guy. There's actually a name for our game. It's called the Iron Bowl.
There's a name for our game. It's just called The Game.
I don't know who calls
That's
it that.
who it is. Who calls it that? Everybody calls it that.
I think to subject the kids. You know what? It's funny. Nobody really cares what you have to say.
Michigan, Ohio State is the game.
I don't call it that.
That's what everybody says.
I call it
everybody knows it's the game.
I call it
we
just
don't,
another
We don't
game.
need one because it's the game.
I call it just another game because we beat both of you.
Get out. Eat my A.
No, because that thing stinks. So yeah, we're gonna do pre-games for them coming up. So you'll see that probably this weekend. We'll probably do that. We're gonna do that tonight probably.
Yeah, we'll probably do
Might as well get that out of the way.
Yeah.
Get that coming to you. We got Elon coming on tomorrow for.
We might stream. We're going to live stream Full Gear, correct?
We might do that. We might live stream Full Gear, AEW Full Gear tonight. We might do that. We got a Lions post game coming to you tomorrow after they play the Giants, and then we're gonna have. I would assume possibly we're probably going to do Lions pregame tomorrow too against the Bills and get that out of the way. And then we can do Lions postgame Friday after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we can do that.
Because I got to work Thanksgiving Day. I got to work Thanksgiving Day. Can you believe that? This is the kind of guy that I am. You know, I got to work Thanksgiving this year. I got to work Christmas Eve and I got to work Christmas Day because I work at a hospital. That's the kind of guy I am. I'm a superstar. All right? I'm trying to get in the county, though, so I ain't got to do this shit no more. All right?
Let's just wrap it up.
All right, hoochie mama?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're going to bring you that stuff. We'll get Elon on tomorrow, too.
We're gonna be coming right back at you here in like 20 minutes anyway.
Yeah. So, until then, Smith Boys,
See ya.
out.